Once more again, my people, love and respect. Such a relief to adjust this situation that took place the 6th, okay, which would be Tuesday, where the tricksters, we call politicians in Antigua and Grenada. Okay, Grenada is Cameroon, Antigua. I'm not familiar with the indigenous name because I'm working on these islands and liberating the people and setting them free. So I'm doing various cultural and indigenous restructuring and redeveloping. So I have those indigenous names down back. Okay, the point is that we people, and it was nice to know that the Grenadians, okay, the corporate wards here, didn't fall for the scheme by politicians to vote for the CCJ, and they didn't let those crooks get away with the scam, okay, to bring them back under 300 years of slavery again. Once more, I give a round of applause to the Grenadians and the Antiguans, not for voting for these thieves. Yo, enough respect, people. You know, let them people fall into another trap. Even though I know you're a bit in a delusional state of mind, because when I bring forth certain knowledge to you people and you ask me, what do you mean by that and what is this? And even when I break it down, like when you break it down in syllables, like when you're in a school class and give you in a simple form, which it still seems like it's hard for you to comprehend. But I know at time, some of you will wake up because some minds are closed and some minds are open. But for their reasons, for some of my people, I'm not giving up the fight, neither I'm not giving up teaching and expressing the truth so that certain stuff could be going reasonable, enlightened, so to speak, some of my brothers and sisters. Like I've been enlightened and like how I've been waking up a few of them. I've been touching a few hearts and souls lately, so I'm kind of proud of the good work, you know, little accomplishment, but there could be more to be done. And, you know, I must say round of applause to all my great brother, Taj Tariq Bey and El Bey and all these other indigenous Moors in North America who's been sharing certain knowledge with me. And my sister, Cyber Winfrey, and my African brothers and sisters who correspond with me on Facebook and send certain knowledge to for me. I must say a round of applause and great respect and love to you, my people. And the one Caribbean brothers and sisters who has bits of knowledge and who come together with me in small conference or little meeting for us to hold to try to awaken somewhat the darkened few. So I must give a round of applause again to the people in Antigua and Grenada for not voting for these thieves, these tricksters with the CCJ to bring forth another 300 years of slavery. A round of applause to you, my people, and keep up the good work. And what I've got to say for you, one who knows his heritage and his culture from where he coming from is the one who will truly make the right choices and be free. So strive to do better, not to fall back in a trap. My people, it's been a glorious time, you know, hanging out and being in certain meetings and certain conference with you all, and been trying, even though it was not of a big crowd at certain times. Some who came to the little conference, whether it was by the side of the road, it was at our house where we stay. Some ears was open and cocked, and some people gather certain knowledge because I can get a positive response from a few. Not a big majority, but a few. So I'm appreciating the effort that the handful of people is taking to make changes in their life and learn the truth about who they are and where they're coming from. And I must say again a round of applause to all my indigenous brothers all over the earth who's been gathering information and sending to me, whether it's by Facebook, email, or WhatsApp, and keeping me up to date with the new happenings within South Africa, from the legalization of marijuana to the removing of these Caucasoids off your land. Round of applause to you, my brothers and sisters. Keep moving them out, and let's restructure and redevelop and get back everything that was stolen and robbed from us. And I must say a round of applause to the Pope Francis for signing the Monty Papaya to give you all your own consent in full written that you do not consent to these illegal activities and these fraudulent statutes, such as these license fraud, immigration, land tax, illegal firearms, or illegal marijuana, so-called drugs, which are only statutes. And once you do not give your consent, the court cannot prosecute you in any illegal grounds. Even though they try to think that they could tell you you mustn't talk, well, you have to stand up for your rights, because they cannot trample your rights. They try doing that in many ways. They are very corrupt and violating. In the court system in these Caribbean, is the most corrupt. So I'm going to give you people a heads up as to what to say. Always use words as objection, overrule, and sustain in your own behalf. Not sustain under their speech, but in your behalf when they try to object you. Okay? And always stand firm on your constitutional rights and your fundamental rights and freedom, and the rights to express and to free yourself, whether it's in public generally, or in a meeting, a conference, or even at the court. You have the right to speak and protect your rights. Do not let them try to trample your rights and tell you you can't speak. That's a violation. Okay, they're thieves. The reason they do that, because they know when you know the truth and you know how to talk, you shut any court, any corruption, and all the frauds that they're bringing against you. So they try that with me too. Yeah, on Island Uromi, which the corporation report of St. Vincent. But I had to make them know what time it is. You can't do that shit. You don't have the right to trample on someone's rights. Everybody have rights, and even the citizens have rights to protect their rights. And you have right to speak and express yourself. Freedom of speech. Okay? Learn how to use the Constitution in your advantage from these thieves that is called magistrate, judge, prosecutor, police, and all these bar association and these polytricksters. Okay? I'm proud of you people. See, the Pope signed the Monteo Papal. It's giving you all the rights to everything, making you to know that if you do not give consent to these thieves, they cannot and they have no rights bringing a statue against you. A statue is not a law, and it has no standing in law. Now, it does not compel anyone to perform under any force, even though they try to use the security force under coercion, threat, duress. You don't have to. And I should advise everyone, do not bow to these people. Do not be scared of no police and no system. They can't do you nothing once you're standing on your grounds, standing on your right. Do not let them trample your rights. Do not let them lie to you and tell you that this is law and that is law and you're breaking law. You break no law. As long as you did not damage, not injure no one, you have broken no law. Fire for them statues. As a matter of fact, let me state in plain sight, fuck them statues. You break no law. Therefore, you shall not bow to no beast, no politician, no system. Stand on your rights. Do not let them trample your rights. My people, I'm proud of you all for the good work and the achievement so far of my work and going out and sending a message using the Facebook, the YouTube, and everything. It's done a great deal for me. I've waken up a few people. I still got to do more, but I'm proud of my own accomplishment and my people. And so far, our group on Island Uromi is only getting bigger. We're growing to the hundreds. So we have certain proposition for the wicked regime, which is the Labour Party that's running right now. If they don't follow protocol and the order, we're gonna do stuff in the way that they're gonna regret every wrong move they make. So far, they went into our mountains and removed one of our indigenous signs, trying to encroach on our land, which is a violation. And we're making the necessary range of steps to make sure that they be charged in the international court. We don't have time for them in the local court because what they do is so corrupt. They actually deny you the rights to even file a lawsuit in your own Aboriginal rights, which the treaties also give you rights to use the court. And they tell you can't use your indigenous ID because your ID don't have a band number, nor your ID don't have expiry date. These are the so-called dumbass excuse that has been handed down by the so-called clerks that work in the court. And they're trying to play these psychological, traumatic games on people, but you can't play that on me. I know my rights, and you can't trample my rights. So what I do is just take it to the international court and also file a charge against them of refusal to obey the international laws of the United Nations and the treaties, and also the Constitution, which also protect Aboriginal people. They acting like the Constitution was written and it was written only for them, and it wasn't written for the people. But if you read the Constitution is written to protect the people and to protect the people's rights. It doesn't give politicians and police rights over the citizens. They're actually frauding you, not the magistrate or the judge. What they say is law is not law. They're statutes, they're frauds. You have to give consent. And once you don't give consent, they have no power over you. Okay? And so my people, I say again, respect, love. I'm happy, I'm proud of you. Proud of some small accomplishment. It need to get bigger. And we need to see more people learning the truth and standing up for the right. But even though it's a small percentage and it's just a little bit of people doing something, it makes a difference. It sees that not everybody is taking shit and eat it. So I'm proud of you people. You know, love, peace, and harmony.